Hello.
Welcome back. I have returned, as you guys can see. In today's video, we're starting off with something very cool I want to show you, and it is something that might become like a future merch line or something. That'd be really cool if we could do that one day. But we now officially have the first piece of Hunts 134 merchandise made by my buddy Kyle. You guys have probably seen in streams before. I don't know if you guys remember the Soul Link from last year, but yes, we've done a little bit of stuff together. And for my birthday, he got me this Hunts 134 hat based off of Ash Ketchum's original Kanto hat. So gonna be wearing it in this video and just in videos from now on because, or like, you know, face cam videos from now on just because it's cool. Also, little update, you know, the cool ass Margaritaville sign. I don't know if you guys noticed that at all. I don't know. And then the stand actually looks a little bit well organized. It doesn't have Magic the Gathering cards on it and shit now. It actually has a little bit of decoration to it, but alright, let's get right into things. So in today's video, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be guessing the Pokemon by their cries. Now this is a quiz that you might not think is too difficult. Trust me, it is. It's definitely a lot more difficult than you would think, especially due to the change in some Pokemon's cries over the years and future generations of Pokemon games. So in today's video, we are going to see how we do in a Pokemon cry quiz. Here we go. So the website we're going to be using for today's video is going to be called literally Pokemon Cries. That's literally what it's called, Pokemon Cries. And we're going to go by each generation, and I believe each one has 10 different cries that we go through with 4 different options to see if we can guess the correct Pokemon cry. So here we go. We're going to go into this, and we're going to start with Generation 1. And we have between Arbok, Rapidash, Hypno, and Hitmonlee. That is definitely Rapidash. Here we go for number 2. That is Seaking. Machop, I remember that from, oh, but is that Pinsir? I think it's Machop. We're gonna go Machop on that one. Question 4, we have between Cloyster, Poliwrath, Tauros, and Weedle. This one's Cloyster, without a doubt. That one's easy. Question 5, we have Hypno, Seaking, again with Seaking, Primeape, and Dugtrio. Dugtrio, bro. That one's easy. That one is Butterfree, most definitely. Alright. Ooh. I think this one's Kabutops, mainly because I don't really recognize it, so that's what we're gonna go with here. That one's Psyduck. By far, that's Psyduck. Alright. Oh. I think it's Kingler, but it could be Parasect. We're gonna go with Kingler on this one. And then number 10, we have Seal, Golem, Wartortle, and Dratini. That is Dratini, by far. Question 1 right, question 2 right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy shit, we got them all right! Okay, this one was pretty easy, so I'm pretty glad we got through that one pretty well. And yep, 10 out of 10 finished. You are a Pokemon, or you've mastered this generation, I guess. Alright, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and go to Generation 2. This one's definitely going to be a tough one, because I don't think I've really played much of the Game Boy for the Game Boy cries of Generation 2, so let's see if we can get this. Let's see, here we go. Ooh, I think it's Chikorita. It could be Mareep, but I'm gonna go Chikorita on this one. That is Flaffy. I remember that from Black and White too. Number 3, here we go. We've got 3 water types in this one, so this one could be tough. Oh my. I'm gonna go Croconaw on this one. On to number 4. Ooh, this one's either Gligar or Larvitar. I think I'm gonna go Larvitar on this one. And then we got a lot of really different types for question 5, so this one might be pretty easy. want to say Girafarig, but forgive me if I'm wrong. Alright, and then we're on to question 6 here. That's Furret. Or is it Sentret? It's Sentret. Question 7. We've got some pretty different choices here. That's Porygon 2. Most definitely. Oh. Pretty sure this one's Fanphy. And then this one. Bro, that one's easy. That's Tyranitar. There's no way. That's not it. That is Tyranitar. And then number 10. Donphan. Oh, we got a 9 out of 10 on this one. Okay, let's see which one we got wrong. Girafarig, and it was Piloswine. Oh, wow, those are very different. I really should not have gotten that wrong. Alright, so not bad. We're still at a 19 out of 20 if we do the math all together. So, maybe you've been a Pokemon master in your past life. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and go to Generation 3. This one I believe we should get pretty well due to playing both Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, and ORAS. So, I've heard a lot of these cries probably a lot of times, so we should be able to get this pretty well. Alright, so starting off, we've got really weird choices with Salamence, Kecleon, Marshtomp, and Shelgon. Oh. That's tough because now we have the evolutions here. I'm gonna go Shelgon. I don't think that's a cry that's good enough for Salamence. Alright, number 2. That's Lunatone. I remember finding those in black and white too when I never wanted to. Alrighty, so question 3. Oh. I'm gonna go Claydol on that one, because that one sounds a little unfamiliar, and the only times I really remember fighting Claydolls were in black and white, or not black and white too, in the battle with Steven. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that one. Oh, that's Rosalia. I remember that from Diamond and Pearl all the time. Alright, question 5. Ooh. This one could be Nuzleaf, but I'm pretty sure... I want to say it's Why Not. But it could be Nuzleaf. Why not? Let's go Why Not. Alright, number 6, we've got some different choice. We've actually got 2 repeats here with Claydol and Spinda. That's Barboach. I remember that from Diamond and Pearl. It's crazy now that I'm thinking about this, that a lot of these I'm remembering from like random encounters I would get within different generations, because a lot of the times I'd be hunting for a different Pokemon in a different generation, and I would get like some of like Barboach and just Lunatone in black and white too. I think it's in the same place where I try to find a Beldum or a Matang. So I think that's how I kind of distinctively remember some of these cries, is just because they're very common encounters in other generations, which is kind of crazy to think about. Alright, here we go. Oh. I'm going to go Illumise on this one. I have a feeling I'm wrong, but I'm going to go Illumise. Okay, number 8. This one could be tough. That's Shiftry. That's definitely Shiftry. He's annoying. Very, very annoying. I don't know if that's a weird way of just remembering it or what. Oh, okay, we've got some different Pokemon here. It's definitely this one. Alright, and number 10. This is easily Anorith. It sticks out. It sticks out too much to be any of these other ones. So yeah, we're gonna go Anorith on this one. A 5 out of 10! Holy shit! Wow, Marshtomp I really didn't know. Which that makes sense because, believe it or not, I have actually never used a Swampert in a playthrough of Gen 3. I've always used Blaziken or Sceptile, so that's why I really don't know Marshtomp that well. So yeah, Marshtomp sounds like that, and Shelgon sounds like this. Huh, that's kind of crazy. Lunatone we got right. Oh. Okay, that one kind of makes sense. I thought I knew Claydol a little better, or Mawile a little better, but that's fine. Yeah, the Roselia I got right. Okay, we did get the Why Not one right. That one I was kind of second guessing myself. Barboach I knew I was right. Beldum, this one I figured I was wrong. It doesn't surprise me. Ah. Okay, well they both have annoying cries. That's probably how I figured it was at least down to those two. Oh wow, this one wasn't even whatever that is. It was fucking cast form. I don't like cast form. So that one we definitely took a nice chunk out of us. That one brings us down to a 24 out of 30, I believe. So we're still in a passing record, but we could do a little better. I think Gen 4 will do a little bit better. All right, here we go. We're gonna move on to Gen 4 here, and oh, we've got some discreet ones this time. This one should be easy. That one's good. Glaceon? Or Fiona? I think it's Glaceon, but it could be Fiona. Forgive me if I'm wrong. This one I feel like I should know. Alright, number 2. This one hopefully is easier. Oh, that's Gallade by far. The sharpening sound, that's Gallade. That's Glameow. That's Lucario. I don't know why I need to double check that one. That is Pachirisu, I think. That's Monferno. That one's Badoo. That one is Toxicroak. That one is Heatran. And that one is Mantike. Yeah, 10 out of 10. This one was so easy. I think the only one that kind of threw me off was maybe Pachirisu. The rest of these were all cake. Or no, Glaceon definitely threw me off. I'm glad I got that one right. Alright, so yeah, Gen 4 is definitely one I know at least, so that's good. Alright, moving on to Generation 5. This one I think I should know pretty well because I played a lot of playthroughs of Pokemon Black 2, and I've played a little bit of Black and White 1. I've done a few playthroughs of those, so this one we should know. Alright, here we go. That one's Simipour. Scraggy. Axew. Oh. I feel like this one's Pawniard, but I might be wrong. It might be Fracture. I'm pretty sure it's Pawniard. That's Sewaddle. Whoa. It's either Hydreigon or Larvesta. That's a crazy one to mix up between the two. I'm gonna go Larvesta. That one's Simisear. You can hear like the monkey sound to it, the chimp sound or whatever. Darumaka. That one's an iconic one from the Desert Resort. Oh. I'm gonna go Gothitelle on this one. That's Joltik. 9 out of 10. Okay, which one did we get wrong here? Gothitelle for Escavalier. Okay, that one makes sense. That one was a little confused between the two. Glad I got the, what was it, the Larvesta one right. That one was a tough one for me personally. Alright, let's go back and we're going to go ahead and jump to Generation 6. This one might be tough. I have done a lot of playthroughs through Generation 6. I've, seen all the Pokemon and everything, but I don't think I'd ever remember the cries in the back of my mind. So let's try it out. That one has to be Tyron. If it is any of these other Fairy-type Pokemon, I will be shocked. Number 2. That one's Amora. That one's so iconic. Noivern. That one's pretty iconic. There's no way on God's green earth that is Phantump or Swirlix, so that it has to be Zygarde. Alright. I think that's Braixen. Oh no, that's Sylveon. That's Sylveon. Almost messed that one up. Ooh. I want to say this one's Trevenant, but it could be Chestnut. We're gonna go with Trevenant though. That's Aegislash, by far. That's Chespin. I think this one's either Spupa or Clauncher. I think I want to say Spupa? I don't know how to say that. That's Scatterbug. 9 out of 10. Which one did we get wrong? Trevenant for Chestnut. Okay, that one makes sense. That's fine. Chestnut, I don't think I've ever used in a playthrough. Honestly, I've only used Greninja in a playthrough. That's really the only starter a lot of people use. Alright, so now we're moving on to Generation 7. This one I've done quite a few playthroughs of. Not as many as like Gen 5 and Gen 4, but I think we should be able to get these CRIES as well. That's Poplio. This one is Trumpy, I'm going to say. That is definitely Delmise. If anything, it'd be Tapu Bulu. That is Cosmoem. There is no way that ain't a Psychic type. Alright, and then number 5. Type Null I'm gonna go with on that one. That is definitely Silvally. That is Litten. That's a very iconic one. Ooh, this one could be Bruxish or Crabrawler. I think it's Crabrawler on this one. Oh. I want to say Hakamo. That's Mudbray. That one's a very easy one. 8 out of 10. You really want to be the very best, right? Yeah, trust me, I do. Okay, so that one was Tapu Bulu. That one kind of makes sense. What? Ah, okay. Yeah, I probably should have not been so quick to guess that one, but that's okay. An 8 out of 10. So that makes our score, whatever it is, out of 70 right here. And now we're going to go on to the final generation of this website, which is Generation 8. Thank God the Generation 9 ones are not on here yet, because I'm not going to lie, I would probably fail it. Alright, so moving on, here we go with Sword and Shield. I've only done one full playthrough of Sword and Shield. I've played it a lot, and I've got like many hours on Sword and Shield, but I've never done more than one playthrough on it. So this one might be tough. This one sounds like double. Between these 4, I think this really... That's gotta be double. Alright, here we go. That's got the kind of duck sound to it, so that one's gotta be Surfetched. Ooh. I'm gonna go Pincurchin on this one. I might be wrong, it might be Globopus or Dottler, but we're gonna go Pincurchin on that one. Ooh. That's gotta be Orbeetle. That's got like the kind of scary sound to it, I guess. And this one's kind of like a scary UFO looking bug Pokemon. I don't know. Alright, moving on to number 5. There is no way that is either of these 3. It has to be Appleton. I'm gonna go Arctivish on this one, because I really don't know it. This one sounds like a little Dreepy. I'm gonna go with Dreepy on this one. This one sounds like an Ice Cube. This one's definitely probably... I think it's Cinderace. I might be wrong, but I really think it's Cinderace. Number 10. That's Hatana. That is definitely Hatana. Dang, only a 7 out of 10 on this one. Okay. Alrighty, so out of the total score altogether, here is my total score right here. And I think I did pretty well for my first run at going through some of these Pokemon CRIES. I think definitely with these being multiple choice, it makes it a lot easier. Just because we have just a bunch of Pokemon we are definitely like diverse with hearing the CRIES from, or just some Pokemon just don't even sound like they have anywhere near close to that cry if you even knew it or not. So yeah, I think this was a pretty easy game to play. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to click that like button down below. Make sure to subscribe as well. Check out Kale's channel as well. Link will be down in the description below. And to Kyle, thank you very much for this hat. I appreciate it. And thank you all for your long-time support. I really, really appreciate it. We're pushing 900 subscribers very, very soon. I'm very, very excited for that. So let's keep up the support, and hopefully we can reach 1,000 before the end of the year. That is the goal. And that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Take care.